fifth time I'm trying to make this video, so let's hope I can do it this time. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rebel, and I am trying to make this video now for, like I said, the fifth time, but my allergies keep on. Anyways, we are back in my room where I used to film all the makeup and all that stuff. We're back in that room. It's the most quietest right now because Brayden's over here asleep, so shh, be quiet. But anyways, I was going through boxes because I got this new closet organizer stash because I've got way too much shit. Let's just be honest with myself. I mean, I'm trying to be honest with myself, but yet, look at this. I've got two of the closets taken over in the house of my stuff, and then I needed this one for more of my stuff. So yeah, I've got a problem. I need to really start getting rid of dresses. I just can't help it. I love them so much. Each of them have like their own memory or whatever with me, and I have to keep them. So plus, you'll never know when I need like that certain color, that certain pattern, that certain style. So I hang on to them, and I just try to find more places to put this shit. And I'm still making more, as you can see. I have my sewing stuff here. That box is full of material. This dress right here is in the making. I can't stop, I swear. So with that being said, it kind of coordinates to why I'm doing this video. Yeah, I have a hair flower problem too. I make all my hair flowers, and I was going through them, trying to organize them, and I realized I've got a problem with those too. But every one of these outfits have to have their matching coordinating hair flowers that I make for them. So yeah, I've got way too many. And I'm sneezing again. I cannot stop tonight. Anyways, this basket is full of flowers. I've got two boxes over here, shoe boxes. My husband's shoe boxes, so they're big, full of flowers. And then I've got a bunch of loose flowers that I have that I usually set up on my shelf over there. I have a couple of little artificial trees that I just kind of clip them onto, so whenever I need a flower, I just grab them and go kind of thing. So I keep a lot of them over there too, and then some of them are just too damn big to put in a box. So they just kind of have to sit out and hang out. I call it decor. But anyways, I thought since I'm trying to reorganize, if I can see anything, allergies suck. Anyways, since I'm trying to reorganize and put up stuff, I am trying to get some of the stuff that is not in boxes. It really needs to be in boxes. I'm trying to get those in boxes and do all that. So I thought y'all can just see my collection, because if you're like me, I love looking at people's collections. And trust me, this isn't me bragging. I made all these. It's like I went out, well, I did go out and buy I guess I did buy them technically. I bought the flowers, but trust me, I'm a penny pincher. I got a lot of these dirt cheap, so I didn't pay a whole lot of money for this stuff. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and just jump into the flowers. And I'm going to try to start off with like my older stuff, so that way you can see the progression of how ridiculous and tacky I've gotten over the years. It's quite hilarious, actually. So like I said, I'm going to try to go in order. Not so much season or nothing. I mean, we might try to put it in season because I do have seasonal kind of hair flowers, like holidays. But yeah, we're going to try to do that. So we're going to start off with my earliest hair flowers that I can remember. That these have to be the earliest. Like I said, they're the only ones I have left. I have gotten rid of a lot of them from over the years because, let's just be honest, they're too small, not flashy enough for me. So I've gotten rid of a lot of those really beginning early flowers, or I just canned them because they just got, I wore them too much. They got too rough, too much hairspray. They just looked horrible at the end. So with that being said, this is probably one of my earliest flowers that I have in my collection now. This is just a lily, and back then I used to use these slide combs because the way I did my hair, they held better with those slide combs. So like I said, that was pretty big for me back in the day. That was a larger one, but I kept it because it is smaller in case I need something smaller, a little more lightweight, because you're going to see some of these other ridiculous ones for my tiki. It's so stupid, but so I kept it just in case I needed something a little smaller. Plus the color is a real pretty maroon, and so I kept that one. Another older tiki flower, kind of tiki-ish flower, is this orange and yellow combination, and it's the little slide-in combs again. This was in a moment where I was wearing my hair a lot, and I would put them in like that. I mean, I still do it that way too, but I can't remember the exact style that I would do that with, but I think it was when I was doing my double rolls and I would put these on one side and have the rolls here. I think that's why I was doing that. But anyways, I kept that one just because of the bright vivid color, and just in case I needed something colorful like that wasn't, like I said, so big and gaudy. Christmas, many years ago, I found this poinsettia flower is what it is, and this is when I started using alligator clips. So I glued an alligator clip onto him, and this actually makes almost like a hair fascinator. I've worn it several times for several contests, but the way it sits on my head, it's very flat, and it does look more like a hair fascinator. I've also paired it with a birdcage veil and kind of put over my head. It's been really cute for that, especially when I've needed something leopard print and gold and stuff. So it'll definitely stay in my collection. Like I said, I could always use something like that just to give me that kind of hair hat fascinator thing. Now this is an evolution. I'm starting to get bigger into my tiki flowers. So this is a single clip, and it should have been a double clip because as big as this flower is. But they're starting to get a little larger now. This is probably 3 years ago or so when I made this one. So now we're starting to get on the tacky era of Rebel. So I got this huge thing here, and I actually wore it 2 years ago. Yeah, for a contest. It was 2 years ago. And it was wrapping around my head. So I started like that, I believe, and it wrapped all the way around. And I had a ponytail. I had my big ponytail going on. I ratted that shit up, and it took me days to get it out. But originally, I was going to wear it with my hair up, in kind of the poodle style, and wrap it around the back like that. But I changed it at the last minute, and we went to the side, and it went around my head like that. So, yeah. Like I said, this is the beginning, I believe the beginning of these large tacky hair flowers kind of started in this area here. Let's get into the basket and see what else I get. Okay, so here's actually one I just made recently, and it's small for me, but I just needed something that was plain white. I'll try to, if I can find pictures of me wearing these flowers, I will put it up here, but I do have a picture of me wearing that flower. I needed something white and green to go with that dress. I just wanted something little that wasn't too, you know, in your face kind of thing, so I did make this one, and it was a recent flower. We'll go with another little guy here. It's kind of little for me, but it's in your face. So this was a couple of years ago I made this. Maybe it was last year. I don't really remember exactly, but he's really cute. He's just a little bird ornament that I got from Walmart, and then I got a couple of alligator clips holding him, but it just glued some extra, because he needed a little extra to him. So super cute. So we have my lemon and blueberry hairpiece here. This is still kind of small for me, but I have a right there. That's lemon and blueberry skirt. So I needed, like I said, everything has to match. So this is the hairpiece for it. Now also I have a little brooch made out of the lemon and the blueberry and some of the little flowers, but I don't know where it is. It might be with my jewelry, but yeah, I made a little brooch to go with it too. So it's a cute piece. I really like it. You can't go wrong when it comes to pin up and anything fruit. Start to go back into big, bold, and tacky. So this one here, I have a dress that kind of matches this, but not really. But like, this is a flower from Dollar Tree. They have one right now. It's a Halloween flower. So if you need that color of burgundy, purplish, whatever, go to Dollar Tree now. You get those, and they even come with their own little clip. So if you don't want to do all this with it, you can just wear that flower alone. But yeah, this is another one. Like I said, we're going back to big, bold, and tacky. Now we're going to jump into fall with this guy here. So I needed a couple of years ago, or was it this year? Or this past year? I don't remember. Anyways, it was these photos here. I needed something fall because I was doing this fallish photo shoot with Meanies the Falcon. So I needed some like fall hair flowers. Once again, we had to go big. So I went big. Now these flowers, I think some of these came from Michael's. Some of these really big pretty ones. Really dirt cheap. They were like in the 90% off or something. It was the year before. I've had these for a while. I was holding on to them. So they were super cheap and they made a pretty hair flower. So, okay, so let's go to this guy. Just a simple two sunflowers. I can wear it either on the side or I could kind of wrap it around whenever I do my poodle hair. So I had this now for about 2-3 years. I just need something simple for a photo shoot. I didn't want too over the top like I normally do, but so I got this guy. And those sunflowers, I think were a Walmart sunflower, but they're pretty. They have this glitter inside of them, so they're really pretty. Now these guys here were made 3 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago. I mean, it's been a while I've had these, and this is when I started doing double clusters of flowers, because now I kind of like to do doubles at times where I can have one on one side and one on the other side to balance out, especially if my hair is like up and my poodle. This just kind of balances it out better, especially when I have my big rolls or something. So it's just roses. These are another Michael's find, or they might have been Hobby Lobby. I can't remember. Kaden had to come and give me a kiss. Anyways, they might have been a Michael's find. They were dark cheap. Like I said, I do go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby when they're doing flowers like from 75 to 90% off. That's the best time to buy them, and you can find them a lot of times at those prices off, at least in my area. So that's when I stock up on flowers, especially these really pretty ones. If not, Walmart still has their 97-cent bunches. It's probably only 3 flowers to a bunch now, but you can still get those. You could get the flowers from Dollar Tree. That's $1.25. So you still have options for cheaper flowers, but if you want a really nicer looking flower, just shop those clearances at the craft stores to find better floral. So I had to have a patriotic flower several years back. So I made this guy here. This is a navy. It looks almost black on camera, but it's a navy. And then we have the red one, and we have the white. I had to add a little bit of silver to it. So I have some silver things on it. And they're actually from Christmas is what they're from. But it's these silver little pick things. But like I said, this was kind of the start of my huge flowers. And along with that, I made this guy here. So he goes and he matches with that whenever I wear it. And I just put a safety pin on it, and what I use these for is either for a brooch or I can pin it to my purse that I wear it at the time, so it all kind of coordinates together and gives me more red, white, and blue. But yeah, that's the first of, well, no, this ain't my only kind of patriotic one, but yeah. Now I've got my dog clicking around in the background, so you'll hear his nails hitting the floor as he's walking around me. Let's see. We'll go to something a little less in your face. So this is a daisy and strawberry one I made. And I did doctor up the strawberries. I don't know if you can tell. I wanted them to look wet. They didn't look so wet. I also added more seed definition to them and stuff. So yeah, I did all that. And I have little bitty red flowers here, there. So this was for this outfit here that I wore. It was my first time doing picnic pinup, which that skirt's somewhere up there. But yeah, so I did strawberries with that theme. Then to go with that, the next theme I did, which I've done these twice now actually, or this theme twice, was my watermelon themes, because it was Nitro last year was classic pinup where we just do whatever we want. And then the next round was all fruit themed, so we all had to wear fruit themed clothes. So I stuck the whole fruit theme throughout both outfits, and I went with strawberries for the first one, and then the second round I did my classic watermelon dress, which is actually right there. So yeah, and long story short, the first time around it didn't have ants on it. So I wore it again this year for another contest, and it was another picnic themed contest. And I thought that watermelon skirt dress was so epic. I've got to do it again. And this time I covered the whole thing in ants. So I sewed a bunch of ants all over the skirt, all over the top. I had them glued to sewed to my shoes. I glued them onto this, so it is covered in ants now. I had a picnic basket that had, of course, I had a slice of watermelon and covered in ants. All the food was covered in ants, so yeah, I've worn this one twice. It's probably now in retirement. I don't know if I will wear this watermelon hairpiece or that dress again, but I'm not going to toss it. But you can see, this is ridiculous, crazy, but yeah, like I said, I won't get rid of them. I've even had women ask me, you know, if I would sell that to them or make them one. I'm not making another one. That was about as bad as that Oklahoma dress I made. It was too much work. Now that I've got a good pattern, like I had to do this all myself, just measuring and making my own pattern. Now that I've got patterns that I've customized to myself and did all that, it's easier now making the shell of the dress, but I still did a lot of handwork to that one. So, but no, but it ain't going nowhere. I'm going to keep it. It's in the collection forever kind of thing. So let's see. Let's get into this box here because I think we have smaller ones in this one. We're already like 20 minutes in and I've been yakking this long. Yeah, and this is how many hair flowers I have. So now this is going to be a box that has all my holiday ones in it. So we're going to just kind of run through these real quick. So there's this poinsettia. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why we have bobby pins, because this one's heavy. So I had to use bobby pins to anchor it in. For it just being one, it's heavy. So the dog knocked the camera around. I don't know where the camera position was, but we're just going to get back into it. So here is this guy here, and I'm glad I looked at it because... Okay. I'm glad I know I got this one now. So, yeah, made this one. It's heavy too, though. It's kind of a heavy piece too. I have not worn that one yet, per se. A lot of these holiday ones I have now worn. So, this little hat here, half fascinator thing I made. It's just cute. It just kind of sits flat on your head. This was not made by me. It's my star crown that I got from Temu. I forgot it was in there. Oh, there's a bird pin that goes with that other bird. I forgot I made a little brooch to wear with it. So that was in here. Another little bird. He just sits on top of your head. Just like that. Matter of fact, I might keep him up there. He's just so darn cute. So we're just going to keep him up there. My vintage looking reindeer piece. Another huge piece here. You got a little bell that rings. A fall piece that has a couple of candy corns and some pumpkins. But I think I have a brooch that I made with this as well, but I don't know where the brooch is. I found it. It was in the box. So there's the little brooch that I had to go with the hair flower. And all this stuff came from Dollar Tree, I think. Or at least the candy corn and the pumpkins came from Dollar Tree. So, little birds are moving on me. Okay. A red bat. In case I want to do a vampire-y look. I've got a red roses and a bat. Which is kind of small for me. Then we got this purple googly eye with the spider number. Like I said, in case I need some Halloween ones. And one more. This is a maroon flower with a spider. Nope, I lied. We had more Halloween. I forgot about this. These are my favorite, probably Halloween ones. Not vintage, a true Halloween colors of orange and black. So this one's a pin. And then this one's the hairpiece. And they got little jack-o'-lanterns. I don't remember where I got the jack-o'-lanterns from. Or did I? I might have got the pumpkins and put the jack-o'-lantern faces on there now that I'm looking at it, but yeah, those are really fun. I like them. Now we're going to go into our tacky Christmas by this brooch I made. It's just a brooch you wear. I love tacky Christmas stuff, so yeah, I had to make it. And it's rattling too. Oh, it does have a bell. That's why it's rattling. Okay. To go along with that tacky piece there, I have this tacky hair fascinator. Made out of tinsel and berries. Of course, everybody needs tinsel and berries on their head for Christmas, so we got more birds. I really like these ornament birds that they put out. They said they're so cute. Oh, he ain't going to help if I actually slid him in my hair. But once you place them better than that, they look cute. But yeah, they make for a good, quick hair flower for Christmas. If you want something that's just not a poinsettia or anything like that, you can use these. But like that red one, but he's silvery and iridescent-y. He sits a little weirder too. That's why he sits weirder. Look, he still got his ornament clip, so I haven't even made him yet. But yeah, like I said, they come with these clips. They don't work very well for hair unless you maybe throw them on a like a rubber band or something. But I mean, you could still use them if you had to in a pinch. But I thought I'd already put a clip on him, but I didn't. I'm about to lay it flat. Anyways, this is my little hat, my little fur hat that I made myself. And what I did was I made it to where I could slide in. So I had this on there for a while, so I could slide in these other different things on it. Like if I didn't want him, I could like put this red one or flower or something. So this is just a base little hat, little fascinator hat, which like I said, I need to lay it flat because it's kind of now a little bit cockeyed and everything. And I did grab it. I just have a plain poinsettia with some little balls, just for a plain look or easy look, I guess. I've worn this one before, Christmas photos. Hobby Lobby and Walmart have these like every year. I made a blue and white one. It had blue petals with white trim for a friend that was this size. And then I have one that's even larger. And they're velvet. So they make for really good, like this one needs to be shaped. I don't have it shaped. Like this one's shaped to my head, so it fits a little bit better, but yeah, I have those. So that's all that's in this box. It took forever to get that last box together. And I said I got 2 more boxes, but don't worry, it's not as bad as you think. It wasn't as bad as that box. So we're gonna move on to this year's flower I put over here that I just made. You've seen it on the channel. I made it for that outfit there for the 4th of July. So it's this guy here. He weighs quite a bit too, being a toilet paper ring and all this stuff here. It makes it a little heavy, so it got heavy over the day. I think I wore it that way. But so I'm gonna go with these guys next. So this is the one I wear with my Oklahoma outfit that has all of our state flowers and representation on it. So yeah, I wanted, like I said, the double because I wore my hair up in a poodle. So I wanted some doubles to kind of equal out the sides. I added those little buckles with the turquoise in them. And they have wheat. They have our Oklahoma rose. Well, this shows the rose better. India blankets or wildflower. Mistletoe is actually our state flower. It took me forever to do this video. Now I can't stop coughing. Oh, if you got one of those little tickles in your throat, this is what's happening to me. So it's making me cough. Oh. Anyways, what I was saying about this one is our actual official state flower is the mistletoe. So I do have mistletoe scattered throughout this piece here. I didn't have enough to put in this one here, but I have it in this main one. And I just didn't want a whole hair flower made of mistletoe because that would be boring. So I incorporated the other flowers and wheat, stone for Oklahoma kind of thing. So yeah, those are for that dress there that I did. Now we're gonna go into the heavy ones. You thought that watermelon was heavy and big. It's nothing compared to these coming up. It's just ridiculous. So here's my flamingo. This thing is stupid. It's stupid, but oh, it's so tacky and so me. But we'll see if he still works. So he does light up. He still lights up. So I got him from Dollar Tree. It was like in their, I don't know, just a weird kids section. And it's just a plastic flamingo. And I went with the whole tacky flamingo theme. You'll see it here. I even made the tacky flamingo purse out of a plastic flamingo. And so yeah, this is a very heavy. Oh, it was so heavy to wear this thing, but it looks so good. It was a night when I put this outfit on. It was like very late evening tonight, so it just glowed. It looked good. And it started the whole rage around here. Once I did this, girls started putting lights in their hair flowers. And matter of fact, I had just done one recently where I added red, white, and blue star lights to a hairpiece that a girl wanted done. So, I mean, I'm sure there's probably been other girls that have done the glowing hair flowers, but since I did that one last year, it's like now they're all doing it kind of thing, which I'm kind of flattered. They want to copy me, so flattery. We'll go to this piece here next. Now we're going back to our tiki. And you remember the flower I showed you at the very beginning of my very first tiki flower? Now look how stupid this has gotten now. So this has oranges and lemon slices and tiger lilies and I don't know, wisteria. I think that's wisteria. I don't know what it is. It just looked good with it, but is that not ridiculous? Now this one surprisingly isn't too heavy, even having the oranges and stuff on there, but it's just ungodly big. But I freaking love it. I freaking love it big like that. I'm going to the next piece. Another huge piece. So this was a couple of years ago. We had a tiki contest and I made this one to go with this dress here. And yeah, I just recently did photos because I didn't get no good photos at the contest because I changed clothes because that dress was what to fall off for me at the top because it has like only one shoulder thing, so it was wanting to fall. So I changed into another dress right after the contest was over with so I wouldn't have no Janet Jackson issues happen, right? But yeah, this is the hairpiece I wore for, or made for it and wore for it, and I love this hairpiece. It's plain, yet it looks good. It's a lot of green. Like I said, it looks good because I have different colors of green and cream and red. It's real pretty. I love making these tropical flowers. They're just fun to make. You can really get wild. Like I said, two completely different, you know, takes on it. How vastly different that they can be. And this is only two color palettes. So just think of all the color palettes you could do, all the different flowers you could do. Yeah, that's why I like doing the tiki flowers. And I just love them big and obnoxious like this because they fit my personality as big and obnoxious. At least that's what I've been told. But so they fit me. So speaking of the last piece that I got to show you, like I said, these pieces took up majority of the space because you have to put them in such a large area to store them. But this one is just ridiculous. I have not. Oh, it's so big it's knocking the camera down. I have not worn this yet per se, but this piece here I have to back up for it, but it's ridiculously stupid. So I made this on a whim. I wasn't really planning on, this is the back of it, I wasn't planning on actually like wearing it to like any contest or nothing. I just wanted to make it because I seen a girl at, there, let me pan this thing so you can see that how ridiculous that is. But I seen a girl at Daryl Starbird this year wear something similar to this, but hers is probably half the size, very small. So yeah, I went home, it had that image of hers imprinted in my mind. Now hers was nothing like this one because like I said, I had to do something a lot different. I didn't want to be exactly like her. Like she didn't have a bird and I had to add a bird to mine. She didn't have, her colors were all colorful. I wanted to go more with the colors of this here. That's a bird of paradise, so I wanted to kind of match that. So it went with colors that would kind of do like, I guess, a sunsetty theme. So this thing is heavy. This is so heavy. And it's on a headband, which I could imagine you just trying to do this without the band. So after I made this piece, I had a request. Another girl wanted a piece like this, and hers was about the same size. I changed her bird out though. She had a plastic flamingo up in hers, and hers was more pink, purple, I believe. Was that the colors I used? I can't remember now. But hers was more to her aesthetic. So she wears pink hair, and so I tried to match with her aesthetic and what I thought the clothes that she wear, because she wears a lot of pink and white, colors like that. So I made her one, and she wore it to Viva this year. And she even entered a like a online hair contest, a pin-up hair contest, and had that on, and her hair was done, and she either won the contest with it, or she got runner-up. I can't remember one of the two. But yeah, with one of my giant hair pieces, like I said, I will do pieces on the side if somebody asks me, hey, I kind of want this, I kind of have an idea for this, can you make this for me, or I've got this outfit, and I gladly make them. I haven't made a business out of it, because I do have a Facebook page. I call it Pinup Rebel, and I post everything I've made so far, like hair flowers, or my funny props, or my nail art that I was doing. I mean, I still do the nail art some. But anyways, I have it all there, and the problem is there is copiers out there. So they'll see your work, and it gets copied. Now, granted, I did copy this off of somebody else, but there's another one that does a lot of pinup accessories. Well, buys a lot of stuff from like Shein and Temu, and it charges 3 or 4% more, or 3 or 4% higher. That's what I was trying to say, than they do, and they make hair flowers, and so yeah, it seems like just as soon as I post something, they put up something similar, and then they charge $75. They had one like this. I think they used a macaw though instead of like a red bird, and they had like more colorful flowers throughout, and they charged $75 for it, I believe, or it might have been $80. It was really high. And like my friend, the one I did for her, I was just going to charge her just for the cost of everything I got, and she still wound up, we'll call it a tip, she wound up giving me $40. So I said I was just going to charge her for material. That's what I usually do. If there's something that they want, and it's something I can't, I don't have in my stockpile or whatever, I just charge them for the material, so I'm not out of pocket for any of that, because it really doesn't take me too long to make a piece. It's just the supplies is what really, but yeah, so like I said, I've seen quite a few of my pieces kind of copied. Like, I know I haven't seen, certain pieces, but anyways, like I said, it's flattery. If they want to copy me, that's fine, and make a profit. It just kind of irks a little bit, that. But once again, I'm not trying to push a business out of this either. So it isn't like, they're taking clients or money away from me. But yeah, I could see where like smaller companies get mad at like Shein and Temu for copying what they make. But copying's gonna happen regardless. It's gonna happen. So, and for me, it's more, like I said, I was inspired to make this headpiece from seeing another headpiece, but I didn't copy it exactly. So that's my Hairflower collection that I know of. I don't think I have any more, but I haven't went through all the boxes I have there. There may be more. Oh, I could lower you again. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This was kind of long. Like I said, I apologize, but I think I spent a majority of it coughing and sneezing, so that'll get edited out, so you won't see that. So it may not be as long of a video as I'm thinking it is right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more of my stuff, my collections, whatever, just let me know down below if there's anything you want to see. I think I've been asked before my dresses. Good Lord, that video would take me a long time to make, to put on every dress and show it off. I don't even know at this point how many dresses and skirts I even have. It's ridiculous. So it would take me so long to do. But maybe a picture collage. I might have a picture of about every one of them, so I could do that. But oh god, and if we are going to do that, and you want to see a dress video collection video thing, we're going to wait till when it's cooler, much cooler, because I'm not doing this in the heat, trying to sweating and trying to get these. Oh no, that ain't going to work. So we'll have to wait till it gets very much cooler. But yeah, this is my video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was fun. I gotta, like I said, I was working on putting this stuff up anyways to try and reorganize. I have a big shelf on top of this thing, so I was trying to stack and put everything up there in order, so I would just be able to find it easy. So like I said, I had all those out to begin with, so I thought, why not just turn on the camera and do a quick video? Quick, yeah, that's stupid. Just do a video about it, about my collection and my obsession, and Lord help me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys really soon. Love y'all. Bye.